Hey folks, this is Vincent Vinny Jr. with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to try Magic the Gathering. And when I say try, I mean try because we've never played the game before. Vinny's never played it, I've never played it. I have reviewed the rules, and I think I have a basic understanding of how this game is played. But there are so many goddamn cards that it's difficult to sort of keep up with how these different cards change said rules. And I think that's where the challenge really comes into play when it comes to this game, because while you might have the basic rules down pat, you'll always come across a card that makes you scratch your head and go, what the heck am I supposed to do with this? And I've come across a few of those already. As far as what cards I have in my collection, like when I go to Walmart, I'll sometimes see like this deck builder's toolkit, there we go. And it's like 20 bucks, and it has all these cards in it. And it comes with like instruction manuals and some other goodies. So I picked up one or two of those, and I think there was something called a fat pack in here. I couldn't tell you what years these cards encompass, honestly. I think these are like 2011, 2012, 2013, maybe 14, I don't know. Again, I'm not an expert at Magic the Gathering. Let me see if I can grab a card and possibly tell you where they come from. This one says M12 on it, so this was year 2012. Some other cards in here, 11, so 14. So yeah, these encompass a few different years. Nothing from 2015 though. The way I have my cards sorted as of right now, and again, I don't know if this is the right thing to do or not, but it just made sense to me. I have them sorted by color. There's 5 colors in the game. There's blue, green, white, black, and red, and they all have different personalities, so to speak. But I have all of my cards combined into one pile, one for each color. I have like 30 land cards for each color in this little pile there. And I also have the extra land cards somewhere else. These might be it. These are all land cards in here. And all of my, like, all the little box inserts, like how to play and special tips, that kind of thing. So I've got all of those with my land cards in here. There's the black cards. Now, the way we're going to do this today, because we don't know how to play, this is going to be a learning game. I compiled a deck for Vinny. It's a red-green deck. Those are the 2 colors that he chose. And I compiled a black-white deck because those colors just seem to be interesting to me. So, you have no idea what's in this deck. He doesn't even know how to play it. So again, this is going to be a quick learning game. We're going to make mistakes, so don't jump on us or anything like that. But hopefully you'll enjoy this video nonetheless. So with that said, let's go ahead and get the game set up and get started. Okay, so here we are. The way we have everything set up, we each have a deck of 60 cards, and I think that's like the recommended deck limit. You can go over 60 from my understanding, but the more cards you add to your deck, the less of a chance you'll have to draw the cards that you're actually looking for. So we have 60 cards. 24 of those cards are land cards. And again, those are the cards that you'll use to summon creatures. It's basically you're tapping mana cards in order to bring other cards into play. So I have 12 of each color. So I have 12 white and 12 black in my deck, and he has 12 red and 12 green in his deck. And I made sure that the creatures and the spells that I put into his deck and in my deck are about even in numbers. So I have about 18, I think, of each of the 2 colors. That's 36 plus the 24 land cards is 60. So we have an even number of mana cards, even number of creature and spell cards for each color. If you have more of one color in your deck, you may want more land cards of that color to offset that difference. We've also got some dice over here. I have a 20-sided die for the health counters here. I have some 6-sided die here for counters, meaning that if there's a card that permanently buffs another card, then you can use those 6-sided die to put on top of that card to remind us that, hey, this creature is buffed in some way. And I've got some other dice over there. I don't know if we'll actually use them or need them, but I have them over there just in case. As far as starting the game, each player draws 7 cards, and you do have the chance to mulligan if you want to, meaning that if you don't like the cards in your hand, you can shuffle them back into the deck, and then you can draw 6 instead of 7. Then you can mulligan that if you want to, but you have to draw 5, and then 4, and so on and so forth. And it just the more you do that, obviously, the less cards you start with. So you want to either mulligan your first hand only or keep what you have, you know, whatever. So I'm going to keep mine.
Keep mine.
And okay. Now, he's never played this before, so I'm going to be trying to explain some of the basic concepts. So I apologize if you veterans out there are going to get bored by this. But it's a new player over here. I'm a new player too, so hey, I could stand to use a little refresher. As far as the cards are concerned, let me see if I can find a creature card. This is an example of a creature card. There's numbers in the bottom right-hand corner. If you have any creature cards, this would apply to you too. The bottom right-hand corner is 2 numbers. The first one is the power or strength or the attack value. The second number is the health value of that creature. But the health will go back up to full once the turn is over, so you have to have enough to kill it on a single turn in order to remove it from play. If you do like 1 damage to a creature that has 3 health, it does not start with 2 health at the next turn. It automatically goes back up to 3 again. So there's that, and I quickly stickied the turn order here so you can, well, I can refer back to it because there's a lot to do on your turn. There's the untap step, upkeep, draw, main phase 1 where you summon a land card, play sorceries, and summon creatures. Combat phase, there's main phase 2 where you can play a land card if you haven't played one in main phase 1. And then at the end phase, you discard down to 7. So I'll go ahead and let you go first. This is where you untap your cards. There's an upkeep phase, draw 1 card. So now you should have 8 now. And now this is the main phase. You can play a land card to put in front of you, and then you can also play like sorceries or summons. The sorceries you have to play on your turn during the main phase, 1 or 2. The instant cards you can play at any time.
What the?
What's that?
Enchanted Aura.
Auras, okay. Auras you place on top of a creature that you control or on top of a creature that I control. It could be a debuff, but you have to pay the mana cost associated with it. The mana cost is in the upper right-hand corner. There's 1 tree on here, meaning that you need 1 green mana, and then there's a number 2, and inside a general gray or beige circle, that means 2 mana of any other color. So you need a total of 3 mana to place that aura down. So you played a land card, and you played a creature, you tapped your green mana. Now this only costs 1 green mana, so that's okay. He did the right thing there. He has reach. It's a creature, elf, archer. He has reach. This creature can block flying creatures. Normally flying creatures can attack and basically go through. No one can block it except for other flying creatures or characters with reach on them. So if I want to quickly attack him directly and reduce his life points, I might want to use flying creatures. But this guy can block flying creatures. Whenever Azori's Archers blocks a creature with flying, Azori's Archers gets +3/+0 until the end of the turn. He has a 1/2 down here, so that would make him a 4/2 should he decide to block with a should he decide to block a flying creature. Now this has summoning sickness whenever you first bring out a creature, so you can't use him immediately. So that's the, you can't summon anything more because your lands are all tapped out. Combat phase, you can't attack because he has summoning sickness. Main phase, and end. So that's it. So now it's my turn. I will draw a card, and I got that. So what do I have in my hand that I might want to play right away? Okay, maybe let's go ahead and get a swamp out here, this land here. And then I'll go ahead and I'll play this Tenacious Dead card. It costs 1 black mana to do that. This is a creature skeleton warrior. When Tenacious Dead dies, you may pay 1 regular mana and 1 swamp mana. If you do, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. So basically I can bring it back to life by paying mana. Alright, so this is a 1/1 creature. So he has summoning sickness, so he can't do anything right now. Alright, and I have to tap this card to pay for that, and I don't think I can do anything else. So now it is your turn.
Alright,
so you're gonna untap your card.
Yeah.
And then there's upkeep, but I don't think there's upkeep. And then draw 1 card. And this is your main phase 1. You can play a land card, you can play a sorcery or a summon creature. Okay, so you played another green.
I will play one of these.
Okay, so you're going to play mountain. So you've got 1 green and 1 red here.
And I will play this.
That is, okay, that costs 1 mana. This is a Forked Bolt. It has, it's 1 red mana, okay. Sorcery. Forked Bolt deals 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 target creatures and or players. So basically, you're going to do 1 point of damage to him and then 1 to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go down to, now do I have any, before I do that, do I have any instants I can play? Well, I'm tapped out, so I really can't anyway. So, alright, so this guy goes to my graveyard. Now it says when he dies, I can pay 1 mana, or I can pay this mana to make it come back. I don't know if that means on a future turn when Tenacious Dead dies. So I'm guessing on that turn only. So I guess I can't bring him back to life in the future because I missed the opportunity here because I don't have enough mana to do it. I'm guessing. Again, we're new to the game. So this goes into your graveyard, so let's just put that there. And I lose 1 health. So I'm down to 19 already? Well, you're starting off strong. That's one thing I noticed. Where the hell is the 19 at?
Right there.
Okay, I see it. It's one thing I noticed about the red deck. The red deck is all about doing as much damage as you can as quickly as possible. So the... You played that. Now, are you going to attack?
I'll attack you.
Alright, so you're going to attack. I have no creatures to block. So this is a 1/2 card. I take 1 damage. Now, you have to tap this guy whenever you attack. So he is now tapped. I go down to 18. And I think that's it. Did you drew a card at the beginning of your turn? Okay, combat. Main phase 2 and end. Discard down to 7. Okay. Alright. Good play. Alright, so it's my turn. I'm going to draw a card. First I have to untap, then draw a card. Alright. I'll go ahead and play a mana. I'm going to go ahead and play another swamp. And then I'm going to pay 1 mana to summon Drainpipe Vermin. It's a creature. It's a rat. When Drainpipe Vermin dies, you may pay 1 mana. If you do, target player discards a card. So I'm going to put him down. He has Summoning Sickness, so I can't attack with him this turn yet. Now I've got some other cards here, but none of them, I mean, I can't do anything with these yet, obviously. And these, the mana cost is too high, so I really can't do anything. Alright, so draw, main phase, did that. Combat, he has Summoning Sickness, so I can't do that. Combat, main phase 2, end turn. Okay, I think that's it for me. And now you get to go. I'm going to put the graveyard over here. There we go. Just to keep it consistent.
Oh my God.
Actually, let's put the graveyard over here just so we don't mistake that as another creature.
What the heck? That is cool.
Uh-oh. Okay, so first untap your mountain. Okay. Untap that. Very good. So you've got another... Oh, God. My OCD is kicking in. Put your green with your green and your red with your red. There we go.
Now, I will summon this. Allows me to summon it, which gives me...
Alright, so what is it?
It gives me 2 health plus 2 attack.
Alright, so let's see what this is. This is Enchantment Aura, Trollhide. Enchant Creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has 1 regular mana and 1 green mana ability. Regenerate this creature. So basically, if I were to attack you and you block with him, you can spend mana to regenerate this creature, meaning you before it dies, you tap it, then remove it from play. So okay, so you have to pay all of your mana to do that. You need 2 regular mana and 1 green mana. So that's all 3 of your mana. So this is enchanted. There you go.
So it has 2 attack dice. Or 3 attack.
3 attack.
2 and 4 health.
Okay. So you've got that. Now, are you going to...
Attack your rat thing.
Well, you attack me, and then I can either let your attack through and do damage to me, or I can block.
I will attack you.
Alright. So, I've got a choice here. I can let him... You've got 1 attack, but you've got 2/2 on that, so that's 3. I can either let you do 3 damage to my health, or I can block him with my rat. My rat will die. But, when he dies, I can pay 1 mana to make you discard a card, which I think I'm going to do. So, I'm going to sacrifice my Drainpipe Vermin. I'm going to block with him. Now, you also have to tap because you attacked. but your damage is applied to my rat instead of to me, so this guy goes away, but I'm going to go ahead and tap 1 mana to make you discard a card. Okay, so discard a card. Yeah, there you go. So you're discarding a land card. Okay. Alright, so is there anything else that you can do?
No.
No. Okay, you're tapped out anyway.
3 cards.
That's fine. Alright, and I think that's it. So I think then it's my turn now. I'll go ahead and untap my cards. And then I'll draw. God damn, another one of these. I've got more of these than I know what to do with. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play a Plains card.
I got a lot of these too.
Mm-hmm. Don't have enough for that. I could do this. The downside is that he's got that card out there. Okay, I'll go ahead and play Nirkana Cutthroat. It's a creature, vampire warrior. Level up. So on a regular basis, I can level up this creature by tapping 3 mana. And if I level it up enough, it'll get Death Touch and increase in stats. It starts with a 3/2, but if I level it up to level 1, it gets a 4/3. Level 3 plus is a 5/4. So the more I keep it in play and spend mana on it, the more I can level it up and make it stronger. So I'm going to bring that out, Summoning Sickness, tap all of these. It's 2 mana and then 1 swamp mana. Or 2 black. So that taps me out completely. And I think that's it. I don't think I can do anything else. So now you get to go and tap all your creatures first. And all your stuff. Okay.
Alright, I draw 1. I will put this one.
Alright, so you're going to put a mountain down. So he has 2 green and 2 red mana cards out.
I don't know if I should. Actually, I will.
Alright, so he's going to play, so you have to tap 1 regular and 1 green. So you're going to tap your 2 green. And this has Summoning Sickness. This is a Deadly Recluse. Creature, Spider. This has Reach. This creature can block creatures with flying. And Death Touch. Any amount of damage this deals to a creature is enough to destroy it. So even though it only has 1 attack power, it's a 1/2 creature. If I were to block him with something, he would automatically, my card would automatically die. I'm sure there are some exceptions to that rule, but that's the general gist of it. So that has Summoning Sickness. I'm just going to put that, like, I don't want to tap it, but let's just put it diagonally there, just to show that it has Summoning Sickness. And so now what are you going to do?
Attack you.
Well, you're going to attack me. So I can either block with him, or I can let that damage through. Now, what is your stats again?
3/2.
3/2.
No, 3/4. 3/4.
3/4.
Because this gives me 2/2.
Alright, what's your defense? 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I were to block with my Nirkana Cutthroat, it's only a 3/2. So it would destroy the creature, and then I deal damage back to you, but it's only a 3, and you have 4 toughness. So you would survive. So the only reason I would block is to just to stop myself from getting 3 damage, but I'd lose that card. So I'm going to let the damage through. You're going to have to tap this. And I am down to 15. Okay. Is there anything else that...
I can't do anything.
Okay.
I don't...
Alright, let's hope that I get something better here. Okay. Wow, that's a nice one. Alright, what am I going to do with it? Wow. See, I can't use it on this because...
Reach?
No, just because it has the regenerate. So that would... I could use it, but then it could... Well...
It regenerates after you
Hold on.
spend mana. It spends either fire, I think, or forest.
But it's already tapped. See, this is an example of this not breaking the rules. Right now, his creature is tapped. Okay? So if I were to play this card here, okay, and destroy him, he could possibly use Regenerate, but it says to tap it and then remove it. I think Regenerate only works if... Regenerate says the next time the creature would be destroyed this turn it is, and instead tap it, remove all damage from it, and remove it. But it's already tapped. So I don't know if an insta-kill card would work if he could use Regenerate, because he's already tapped. I don't know.
I don't think you can use it against him because of his ability. Death Reach.
You don't even know what I'm about to play, though. All right, well, let me just save this card for maybe I'll use it in the future for something else. Let's see. Now this one, you can use him to block on this turn. Even though he has summoning sickness, it just means you can't attack with him, but you can use him. He's not tapped, so you can block with him if you want to. But I don't know if you'd want to. Well, you might. He has death touch. He has death touch, so yeah, that might be pretty bad. All right, so let me go ahead and let me untap all this. Forgot to do that. I'll go ahead and play this. So I've got 2 plains and 2 swamp now. I'll go ahead and do.
He is so weak though. He only has 2 health, 1 attack. But it says he can kill you in a matter of seconds.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play a, I'm going to go ahead and play this Doomblade card on your spider here. Deadly Recruit, so destroy target non-black creature. So I'm going to tap this and this, okay? So this automatically kills that. Now, I could have attacked with him, but you'd block with him and kill him because of death touch. So this goes.
It says this, any amount of damage this deals to a creature. It says it does. If it does damage to another creature, it'll kill it.
Right, but this is an instant. No, you put that in your graveyard. There you go. And
Sorry about that.
It's fine. So that gets rid of that. So I tap that. So now I have a clear path to attack you. Can I play anything else? No, I don't have enough.
I can still block with him.
No, because you're tapped. You can't untap until your beginning of your next turn. So I'm going to attack with him. It's a 3-2. So unless you have a card to stop me, an instant, you lose to 3-2. So you lose 3. So you're down to 18 or 17 rather.
So you took the damage, but if I can find the numbers, it's so confusing.
Yeah, I know the numbers are kind of hard to find. So you're at 17 now. I'm at 15. And again, I wanted to use it on this. I just don't know if your aura is considered tapped whenever the creature is used. I don't know if you tap the aura along with it, then if you can use regenerate or not when it's tapped. I'm going to have to look that up later. Okay, and I don't think I can do anything else. This card is now tapped because I used them in combat. And I think that's it. So I discard down to 7, which I don't have to worry about. So now it's your turn. You get to first untap before you start playing. And draw a card.
I already did.
Oh, you drew.
No, not yet, but I don't think I have enough for this. It's one monster, God.
All right. So you did your upkeep. Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. Main phase 1. Okay, so you played a land already. Now you can summon. Oh my. So that's a 3. Okay, so you've got 3 regular mana. You have to tap all your. It's a fire servant creature. If a red instant or sorcery spell you control would deal damage, it deals double that damage instead. It's a 4/3 card. Wow. Okay. Now that starts with summoning sickness, so you can't attack with him right now.
I will attack him.
Well, you don't attack. You don't attack creatures directly. Now, yeah, I don't have any way to stop you because he's tapped. So you did 3 damage, right? So I'm down to 12.
Oh, I have this guy. I need more mana for this guy. I need 4 more of these.
Now, do you have anything?
No,
anything else to do?
I don't even have any cards.
Okay. All right. So now, you tapped all your mana, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish you could.
And you attacked with him, so we're gonna turn him sideways to tap him.
I wish you could get more cards.
Well, I know, but that's why you should only have 60 cards in your deck to start with, and maybe even less than that, maybe 40 or something. I don't know. But all right. My turn. I'll go ahead and untap my cards. I will draw a card. That's a decent one. I like that. Wow. Do I want to play this or do I want to play this? I kind of like this card here because that would throw him off balance a bit. I'm going to go ahead and do... well, this gives you +2/+2, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to play... It's an aura. I think I can play an aura on... Can I play 2 auras? Can there be 2 auras on one card?
I don't know. I don't think so. Probably not.
I think so.
Because this regeneration will that'll just give me back that thing. Because it regenerates everything.
Alright, well, I don't know... I don't know if you can do... Alright.
It is a fire, so...
Alright, well, I'm just going to put... I'll go ahead and put... we'll check. Again, this is a practice game, so if I'm wrong, fine. But I'm going to put this aura on you. It's a stab wound. So I'm going to put that...
What does it do?
It basically enchants the creature. You get -2, -2. At the beginning of the upkeep of that enchanted creature's controller, that player loses 2 life. So you lose 2 life every time. As long as you have this creature in play, you have to lose 2 life. Well, if you have cards to kill yourself, yes.
I'll just kill myself.
No, you can't attack your own creatures. That'd be crazy. But at the beginning of your... after you untap your cards, you have to pay 2 life because you have this in play. So there's stab wound for you. Okay. So I have to tap 2. So 1 swamp and do that one and that one.
I should have just done this to myself.
And I really can't do anything else besides that. Main phase combat. I could attack, but you've got a 4/3. And I've got a 3/2.
I'll let you attack this one.
No, I can't. It's I can't attack. See, you don't attack creatures directly in this game. You simply say, "This is who I want to attack with." The defender has the option to block with who they want to block with. So if I were to attack you, but you're tapped right now, so that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm actually not gonna do anything. If I attack you, you're gonna use this guy to block, and he's gonna kill him. So I don't want that. So I'm going to just end my turn there, and that should be it. Alright, so it is now your turn. You get to untap things first.
Then I lose 2 health, because your ability.
So you're down to 15. Now untap your mana. And you get to draw a card. Main phase, you can play land. Okay, so you're playing a mountain. So you've got 3 red and 3 green. So you're going to tap all 3 of those. Wow. You're tapping all 6? What is this? It costs 2 green and 4 mana. It's a beast. 6/5. Alpha Tyrannix. Man, I should have, wow. Maybe I should have rethought the process of building your own deck for you. Wow. Okay, so you have Summoning Sickness. So you can't attack this turn. But you can attack with your other 2 if you want to.
I will not attack with him, but I will attack with him.
You're going to attack with him. Alright, so it's a 4/3. Again, I can't block that. If I block it, then this guy... Alright. I guess I'll have to let the damage through. That puts me down to 8. Wow. Alright, so you have to tap him. Alright. Yeah, oh yeah, you're going to use him to defend in case I attack. That's smart. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I want to attack now. Okay, so my OCD is kicking in big time. Let's fix those. Okay. So combat, main phase 2. Wow, you're giggly. Okay. Is that it? You're good? Okay, so you're down to 15 health and I have 8.
I have no cards left.
You have no cards left. Wow. That's fine. Okay, I'll go ahead and untap my cards. Alright, I will go ahead and draw a card. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, I don't have enough cards to play them yet. I'll go ahead and play this here. And...
He just attack.
3, 2...
He just said the green was strong.
I'll have to play that on a future turn. That's a 6 mana card. 3. I could play that one possibly, but see, if I don't get people out there, I need to find ways to get rid of these. Well, you have to. That's just summoning. Now you don't have Summoning Sickness anymore, so we'll put it there. You have a 6/5, and
this is a 4
and you're gonna.
It's a 1 and 2.
Right. So I don't.
Actually, no. This is a it is a 1 and 2 because if this gets rid of
My Assault Griffin is gonna. Wow. My guy's screwed big time. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade. I'm gonna tap 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tap these. Upgrade this. So I'm at level 1 now. It has Death Touch 4/3. So now, if I block with this character, whoever you attack with dies instantly. I have Death.
If I don't have to attack.
If you don't attack, then don't worry about it. But yeah, so I'm gonna upgrade him to. He has Death Touch now. It's a 4/3. And I really can't do anything else. So yeah, your turn. So untap all your stuff first.
Why can't I really need cards?
Yeah, so do I.
No, I only have 1 now.
So now you have to take 2 damage first. You got a land card. So you're down to 13 health because of that stab wound. All right, now you can attack. You can attack with 2 cards if you want.
I will attack with him.
With him. Okay. So I have a choice. I can block with him and kill him. And that removes all of his cards. But at the same time, or I can let the damage through, and I can let the damage through, and you would do 1 damage. But so I can either take 1 damage or kill all of his cards. But if I leave him alive, he'll take 2 damage every turn, which is something I think I'd rather have. So I'm going to take 1 damage. I'm down to 7 now. So you have to tap.
I'll attack with.
No, but you already declared your attackers. You have to do that before.
No, I was gonna use him, and then I thought you can use.
No, you can't keep switching off. So you have to. So let's go back to 8 then.
Yeah.
So all right. So who are you?
Attack with the Sorcerer Servant.
So you're attacking with him.
4/3.
All right. So you're gonna attack with him. It's a 4/3. Now, what does he have? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and to 4/3. I'm a 4/3. So
You die.
we both die. So we both die as a result of that. I have Death Touch, so we're both dead if I block, which I will. So these guys both die. That goes in your graveyard.
I don't understand me sometimes. I do that.
I know.
I have so much land cards, but I have no cards. They should allow you to draw back out when you're out. Like, your next turn, you have to draw back to 7.
Star Wars does that. Not this game, though.
We
All
should
right.
make that a rule.
So, nah, I don't think so. Main phase did that. Combat did that. Okay, so we're done. All right, my turn. We've got, I'll go ahead and untap my stuff. There we go. And I'm going to play, or draw a card. Nice. This one does not cause the creature to tap if I attack. It has vigilance. Alright, but I think the main threat here is that over there. So I think I need to get this bad boy out. I'm going to go ahead and play Grave Titan. 4 regular mana and 2 swamp mana. So this is everything I have. It's Summoning Sickness. It has Death Touch. Whenever Grave Titan enters the battlefield or attacks, put 2 black zombie creatures, 2/2/2 black zombie creatures onto the battlefield. I do not have 2 zombie creatures, so I'm going to have to use 2 of these, and I'm just going to put it next to the card to remind myself. So I have 2 other zombie characters out on the battlefield right now, along with this guy. He's a 6/6. He has Summoning Sickness, so he can't attack right now. And draw face did that. Main combat. Okay, so I think that ends my turn. Okay, so go ahead and untap all your stuff.
All my things are on top.
Okay, so you picked up a card.
Can I re-put this back?
It's another land card. You have to play it. No, just play it. Trust me, I'm going to be drawing a lot of land too. That's why we have so much land. You'd rather have too much land and not enough, I think.
Yeah, but like I want actual monster cards.
I know, but you've got these on the battlefield right now.
And plus, you're not going to let me with.
For your upkeep step, you have to take 2 damage, so you're down to 11.
Yeah, I can't attack with him because it's Death Touch.
And I've got my 2 zombie counters too. All right, so now you're down to 11. I have 8.
I'll attack with your Azorian Arch.
You're going to attack with him.
Yeah.
All right, now, again, I have a choice. I can either block with my 2/2 and take you out. Oh no,
That'd work.
You've got 2 toughness. You wouldn't kill me, but I would kill you. But then you wouldn't have stab wound anymore.
I don't want that.
See, my health is already at 8. Like, I want you to have stab wound, but at the same time, if I let you keep doing 1 damage to me every turn, eventually you're going to draw a card that's going to do instant damage and I'll die. So I'm going to go ahead and block and get rid of. I'm going to get rid of these cards. So you get this card. This card is.
Can I be able to do this too? And regenerate that?
Regenerate the next time this creature would be destroyed, it isn't. But you can do that, but you'll retain stab wound.
No, because that would get destroyed.
No.
Since you would.
No, the aura stays with it.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to destroy it.
Yeah.
All right. So stab wound goes away. Those 2 go away. My skeleton is now tapped. This 2/2 skeleton is tapped. These 2 are not.
So you can kill me.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. So main phase 1 combat. Main phase 2. You're good to go then?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to untap all of my cards here.
I really need that spider. So in case you want that, right, you're bad then.
Alright, so I'm going to upkeep. There's nothing. I'm going to draw a card. Dawnstrike Paladin. Okay, so Vigilance. Attacking doesn't cause this creature to tap. Lifelink. Damage dealt by this creature also causes you to gain that much life. I like that. But do I want that or do I want the Griffin?
I have 8 land cards. But I have no monsters to summon.
I think I'll go ahead and attack, or summon this, untap that. Dawnstrike Paladin. It's a 2/4 creature. I need to spend 3 regular mana and 2 white mana. So 2 white mana and then 2 of these and 1 of these. So, alright. So these are tapped. I've got 1 white mana left that I haven't tapped yet. I can attack if I want to. What's your creature? A 6/5?
Yeah.
So I could attack.
And kill me.
But you'd kill me too.
Yeah. This is my 6th attack. And that would suck because of that, and you can't damage me because you.
I don't want to lose the creature with death touch though. Like my 6/6 is better than your 6/5, but we.
And if I attack you, you're still dead.
Alright, I'm not going to attack. I'm going to leave this guy on the field, I think. I would rather not lose my 6/6. We could trade off cards. Now, you could let the 6 damage through and take 6 damage, but I have a feeling you'd block. So if I attacked with him, we'd lose both. Yeah. I think I will. Do I want to attack with my skeleton? If I attack with my skeletons, then you'll.
You wouldn't be able to win anyway.
Alright. Well, alright. So I'm not going to attack. Bottom line. Main combat phase done. Alright. Main phase 2 done. Alright. So that ends my turn. You get to untap everything. Draw a card.
I want to shuffle my deck because that's just getting.
Alright. If you get another land, I'll let you draw again. Alright. Put that on the bottom of your deck. I don't know why you have so many land cards coming up, but go ahead and draw again.
Another land card.
What? Apparently we didn't shuffle those too well.
I'm just gonna go and try to just put these at different spots. If it's another land card, I'm gonna be mad.
Draw. What do you get?
Finally, it's an instant.
Alright, so what is it?
Put the target from your graveyard on top of your library.
Alright, hold on. Put target card from your graveyard on top of your library. So basically you can look through your graveyard and then place it on top of your deck. So pick a card from your graveyard and put it on top of your deck.
Any card?
Any card you want. But you have to put this, you have to spend 1 mana to tap that, to play it. So what card do you want to pick? Which card did you pick?
I'm going to pick this.
You picked that one? Okay. So put that on top of your deck, so you'll draw that next turn. Now put this in your graveyard.
I just did the fire serpent.
There you go. Alright. So, are you going to attack with him or no? Alright, so the camera cut us off. It's running out of battery life, so we're going to hurry this up. I'm going to go ahead and untap for mine. Alright, then I have to draw a card. This is an enchantment. Nice. Okay. So I could play this, and I could play... I don't have any more land, unfortunately. flying. Alright, that's going to cost me 5 mana. This is going to cost me 2. I'm going to go ahead and play this Griffin here. It's 3 regular mana and 1 white. So I'm going to do 1 white. So a total of 4 mana. There we go. And that has Summoning Sickness. Question is, I could play this enchantment as well. I'll go ahead and do that. It's a 1/1. I'm just going to put this enchantment over here. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may gain 1 life. So on my next turn, I'll be gaining 1 life for that enchantment. So I'm going to pay these 2 as well. So I am now completely like tapped out, but I've got all these cards. Hopefully this will work to my advantage. Alright, so I've got all of these cards. Because we need to hurry this up, I'm going to go ahead and just attack with everything I have. I'm going to attack with this guy, and my 2 skeletons, my 2 twos.
Do you have to block?
It's up to you.
He's automatically dead, and these 2 die too, since he's
No.
part of their...
No, they're not. They're separate. These 2 are separate.
Ah.
So,
these 2 try to attack, but they die.
No. These 4 are attacking right now, okay? Now, you can either let them through, or you can pick one to block with your one.
This one.
Alright, so you're going to block this with this. This gets through. These 2 get through. These 2 cancel each other out. Whenever Grave Titan enters the battlefield or attacks, put 2 black creature tokens onto the battlefield. So I get another 2 more skeletons onto the battlefield. Now they're tapped, I believe, because they just entered, so they don't do anything now. But I have these tokens now. And these 2 cancel each other out because this is a 6/6, this is a 6/5. They do enough damage to each other to kill each other. So these go away. These get through. So I've got a 2/2, a 2. So this is a 2, this is a 4, this is a 2. So that's 6 damage. Now damage caused by this creature also causes you to gain that much life. So you lose 6 and I get 2 health.
One is dead.
How much health do you have?
5.
Okay. Well, anything can happen in this game. Now this goes.
But
Was this assault? That was summoned this turn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Next
this
turn
is
free.
tapped and this is tapped. These 2 are not. Okay.
I might die.
Well, we'll see. All right. So after that, main phase 2, end phase, and we're done. Okay. So go ahead and untap all your stuff, and you get to draw a card, and you can play it. Now go ahead and tap 2 mana. 1 green, 1 neutral. All right. Now that has Summoning Sickness, so you can't attack with that yet.
But it has death death thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that has Summoning Sickness, so you can't attack, but he can block on a future turn. He'll be able to block, on a future turn and attack on a future turn, but for right now he has Summoning Sickness. So is that it for you? I don't think you can do anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, so my turn, I'll untap all of my stuff. Alright, these are all untapped. And I'll draw a card. During my upkeep, I get a life. So I'm going to go up to 11. 11, there we go. Alright, and I'll play... wow, that's a nice one. Avenging Arrow. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and play this Angel... Well, if I play it, then I won't have enough mana to play this. Should he attack? Well, I think I'll have enough anyway. I'm going to hold on to these cards, I think. Because if I play this, then I won't have enough mana to play this instant. Should I need to play it. So I'm going to go ahead and just not play anything, but I will attack. I'll attack with all of these.
I'm dead.
Yeah, well, just to play this out, you try blocking with somebody.
I can block him.
Whoever has the highest attack power, which is this guy here, he has 3. And he has reach, so he can do it. So that would kill your Recluse. This is 2 damage. This is 4, 6, 8, 10.
10. I have -5.
Okay, so yeah, that's game. Well, that was a good first try, I think. It was a good game.
I didn't even know you could kill me with those.
That was luck. It looked like in the very beginning, you started off really strong. But then you ran out of cards and you couldn't play them anymore. I know, it was all land. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it happens. Alright. You going through all your cards?
Yeah, because apparently...
Yeah, you have a dragon in there. There's a lightning bolt.
Look.
Giant growth. I can't read that fast. Lava axe, flame slash, victorious destruction, Giant Growth.
Geoia.
Mm-hmm.
It's an insect, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
There's the
You've got an ancient
Helic. It's a 6/6.
Hellkite.
It's the same one as your other one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what saved me this game, I think, was the giant creature with the Death Touch. Had I not gotten that card, his creatures would have just... What's that? Kiln Fiend. Yeah.
There's a
Lightning Bolt. Mm-hmm.
He would have done 6 if he had that one ability.
Yeah, and again, I have no experience building decks, so maybe his deck wasn't as great as mine, I don't know. Maybe we'll try the same decks again in the future and see who would win that battle. Maybe we'll draw different cards, because as you can see, there are so many cards that we didn't draw this game that could have changed the way the game played out. So yeah, if you guys want to see more Magic the Gathering, let us know. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince and Vinny Jr. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. You can wave. He's too busy looking at his cards.